What's up, guys? Happy New Year. It's 2024, the first day, so we got to start off right. So this video, I just wanted to basically go over kind of my goals and resolutions for this year going forward in terms of, the YouTube, Patreon, TikTok, like content growth and everything, and just to provide, but also even like over personal goals. And then another thing, I want you guys, if you're comfortable, if you're comfortable with it, we don't have to get that close, but if you want to, it's okay. Share your personal, or not, just share your resolutions. If you want to, I'd like to hear your guys' resolutions for the year, some main goals you want to accomplish for 2024. But yeah, you can provide that if you want in the comments, and we could engage and talk about that. But yeah, I kind of, and this way, I just wanted to like give like kind of like an expectation for you guys of like what to expect in terms of future episodes, series, and just types of content to expect. And then I also want to use this as a way to like pick your guys' brain on what you think about it. So we'll dive into it. First, I just kind of like want to go over a recap, the milestones, because I think things are going pretty good, because I just started this YouTube channel a year ago. It was like late September, something like that. But then I looked at my videos. My first one posted and it says 1 year ago. So yeah, I just started a year ago. I've always been into anime and binging it and everything, and I just felt like pretty passionate in terms of like theorizing, diving deep into the stories and like the characters, the relationships. So and I feel like I'm pretty expressive, so I thought a react channel would be fun, just because like I said in previous videos, most of all of my friends aren't into anime as I am. Like I have no one to really talk about it to except for you guys online. So it's like a good community building factor. So that was like one of the main reasons I made it. Besides just fun making content, I like editing in general. So I went to college for marketing and digital media design. So I'm big into art and everything, Photoshop, video editing. I don't do a lot of crazy things with video editing, just except for cutting and like adding some things to the videos, but it is fun to dabble and experiment with. So yeah, I do a lot of Photoshop. I haven't done a lot of Photoshop since the anime channel, but I do like making cool shit. So I'll get into that in a minute, because that's one part of my resolution. So my milestones, I always get off track. I started the channel last year, and like I got 1,000 subscribers within a year period. So that was very exciting and awesome. And I'm close to 3,000 subscribers. So if you're a Patreon member and not a subscriber, go subscribe. Help me get to 3,000. So 3,000 subscribers in a year is pretty freaking solid, I would say. I think that's good. And then another one is I got over 100 patrons in a year period. I think that's great, because like usually it takes a good minute to build up a Patreon. So it's mostly thanks to One Piece. One Piece really ramped that shit up. I had like 10 or 13 Patreons before that, and then once I got into One Piece, it's like everyone's on board. So I'm very appreciative of you guys, One Piecers, non-One Piecers, any general support. Love you guys. Thanks for being a part of the Patreon journey. And then this one's pretty easy though. It sounds like a lot, but it's not. Like TikTok is a crazy platform, but I got 35,000 followers on TikTok, which is pretty good. Like in around a year span, I would say too. Yeah, it's been like a year. So it's been good. I mean, it's been growing a good bit. So I think going forward, it's gonna do better. But then my biggest accomplishment for me, I think, for the content channel is just being featured in like a compilation react channel, because then that's signify, I mean, besides like the growth and everything of the channel and like Patreon, that really like shows that like people like the content and it's enjoyable and everything, and it's good enough to be in compilations, because it's the channel is remixed by Raven doing my One Piece live action reactions. So I mean, that's good. That's reassuring that the content's good, it's entertaining, people like it. So, and then also just the fact that it was included with like a lot of other big channels who have like 1 million+ subscribers, 200,000+ subscribers. So, and I'm just a tiny ass channel. Like I'm like 3,000 subscribers out here with the big dogs. So that's like really good feedback for me that like what I'm doing is good. Obviously I want to do better. So that's one of my main goals for 2024 is just to continue with that momentum. But that's probably the biggest accomplishment for me. Oh yeah, I even bought myself this, so it's very cool. It's a little 1,000 subscriber plaque. I ordered it for myself off of Etsy just to be, you know, like a little passive motivator. So it's good. I like it. So yeah, I have that right there, so it's in all my videos to be like passive motivation for me to, you know, actually get the real deal, which that's like 100,000 subscribers. I think it's feasible in time. So yeah, those are my milestones for the past year. And then now we're gonna go into my actual goals for 2024. Sorry if this is a long video. You don't have to watch it all, you know, this is just mainly for me, but if anyone out there is interested, I'm posting for everyone just to watch and everything, because I want to know your guys' resolutions too. I'm just going on a tangent about mine as well, and just what you guys could expect from the channel going forward because of these resolutions. So I'm aiming to get because I started on One Piece and I'm at episode 80 right now, so I'm aiming to get, which I started around October or something, I think I could get to around 500s by the end of the year. I think I could do it, because if things work out as I'm hoping they are to work out, like, you know, getting an editor and stuff, then I could really binge some shit. Come on. Jesus Christ. This guy wants to be a part of the show. Well, he's stealing the show now. But yeah, I think by the end of the year, I could get to 500 episodes. Yeah, so that's my goal. One Piece anime up to around 500. I think I could get higher, but realistically, I'm going for 500. And then this one, I think most of these goals I made, I think are pretty realistic. So we'll see. And then for YouTube, to get 10,000 subscribers on my anime account. So I think that's highly possible, especially with like Avatar: The Last Airbender live action coming out. That should help boost the channel a great deal, as well as me grinding out One Piece anime more and more and being more consistent with it. So YouTube people, sorry I haven't been consistent lately. I've just been busy grinding, catching up on Patreon scheduling and just the holidays. So going forward, it should be more of a consistent scheduling base of releasing One Piece anime content. But I think 10,000 followers is feasible, especially if I'm featured in more like compilation stuff, because that did help by Remix by Raven to like generate more traffic to my channel and subscribers. So I really appreciate Raven for that. And then TikTok, 100,000 followers. I think that's feasible. I got like 35 in a year, so really grinding and having like the same strategy going forward, I could get 100. And if I could get 100 on TikTok, I could really generate and push a lot over to YouTube and Patreon, maybe. We'll see. And then 500 patrons. I think it's patrons. I think I could get Patreon, and that's just patrons in general. Free members, paid members, it doesn't matter. Patron is a patron. I appreciate the support nonetheless. So that is my big goal, to get 500 patrons. Because if I could get 500 patrons, then that will really help propel like a lot of my goals forward, like, you know, getting an editor and all that stuff. But I think it's feasible. We got 111 right now, so I think going forward with me actually like using YouTube more and implementing stuff, I think I could get around 500. I don't like being pushy about that type of stuff, like, hey, come to my Patreon, but it's like a lot of full content on Patreon. It's like you're wasting. I'm setting you down, man. You keep moving around. He's very ADHD, just like me. But like, because I with YouTube, that's nothing against it. I'm appreciative of all my YouTube people and everything, but like half the time, because YouTube is monetized, so like when you want to watch videos, you probably watch a couple ads between the videos, so you have several intermissions. If you go to Patreon, it's like a couple bucks a month, and you get the full extended uncut episode reactions, and you get them way ahead of time. Like right now on YouTube, I'm at episode 28. And then on Patreon, I'm like at episode 70. So huge difference in terms of where I'm at within the journey. So if you're a YouTuber, feel free to become a patron. Check it out. You know, do a free trial or whatever. Dip your toes in the water, but try it out. See if it's worth it. If it's not, you can back out. That's totally fine. But yeah, goal 500 patrons. I think that's feasible. And then this is something I'm curious about. People have asked me a couple times already, but I've been dabbling on the thought process is like streaming. So I'd like to dabble into streaming sometime this year. I just don't know how I'm going to go about it, especially with like anime or just reacting to anime series and all that stuff. Because I know a lot of other channels and all of them do it, but like what's the compliance with that? Because I feel like it's kind of illegal to just stream full episode reactions and all that shit, but I see a lot of people do it. So I might do that, and I like Nicholas Light a lot, and I know a good portion of you probably know about him. I feel like we got the same personality in terms of just who cares what people think. Like, we're not appealing to like the general audience. I mean, he is a sub guy, and I'm more of a dub guy, but I like sub too. But he does streaming. Well, like what I liked a lot that he did is like he has certain days for streaming. So like I don't know if it's the same anymore, but like he did like One Piece streaming on weekends. So like he would just binge One Piece on Twitch or whatever, and that would be like, if anyone wanted to watch that with them, they could. But then a lot of them also record their streams to repurpose for YouTube and of course Patreon. So it's just like trying to figure out how to best go about the Twitch or streaming aspect, because I would like that too. I think that would be fun, and it'd be live, so it'd be like really authentic. If I fuck up, like I can't fix it. So it makes it more fun, I guess. Yeah, so dabbling into streaming. So feel free to provide ideas or whatever to go about with that, because that's all new to me. And then I mentioned several times I have a second channel that we're currently working on. So my buddy is the editor for that. But I just want to do like live action series and more like fan or nerd entertainment stuff. So the live action channel, it's doing really relatively well for having minimal videos on there at the moment. But my goal is to get that to 1,000 subscribers, aka like monetized, and I think that's highly feasible. And just to let you know, like some series that are coming out in 2024 that I am dead set on watching and posting, so they'll all be on Patreon, of course, and then they'll be on YouTube, that channel as well. So it'll be House of the Dragon season 2, very good. The Boys season 4, Halo series season 2, Rings of Power season 2, and the Fallout series on Amazon Prime. So that's already 5 series that I plan on watching that will be on the live action channel and of course Patreon. But I think those series alone will really help propel that channel, because those are all like big series. So no doubt that I will get 1,000 subscribers and into monetized status for that channel. So that's very exciting. It might even propel farther past the anime channel, just because like the general audience are like dub people. Because for my content, it's a lot of, oh my god, sub, or oh my god, dub, why aren't you watching sub, blah blah blah. But it is what it is, man. The story's the same, it's just preference. And some things I watch sub, like JJK and everything, I switch to sub just to catch up on the story to avoid spoilers. But enough about that topic. So that's the goal for the second channel. And then because yeah, I want to make this video to like get feedback on certain things I'm thinking about. Because another thing I'd like to dabble in is just monthly update videos. So like, this is kind of like an update video, but more like of my goals and like projections and everything. But that's kind of similar to what those would be. So I'd like to do monthly update videos where like I talk about like where I am with series, content, some ideas I had where I'd want feedback with you guys and everything and stuff like that. So they'd be short, sweet videos, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but just like updates on where I am with things, what I plan to do, like what's coming next, what you can expect, and all that type of stuff. So let me know your thoughts on that. And then within those monthly update plans, I want to do like, because I did the Christmas giveaway a thing. By the way, William Calloway, you won the $50. You still haven't reached back out to me yet. I messaged you. So I'm waiting on you. I got Zeph their $10 on Amazon. So if you guys don't believe me, Zeph did get that. So William Calloway, you haven't messaged me back or anything yet. I really want to give you the $50 for the Amazon thing. So I'll probably give it like 10 more days or something. And if you don't reply, I'm going to do a redrawing. So I'll probably make another video, a redrawing for someone else to get the $50. Because I'm not gonna keep it. I made a like my it's my word to gift someone $50 for a paid member ship. So I'm gonna do it. So if William, you don't message me by then, someone else is gonna get it. So what's today? Monday the 1st. So January 10th. If you don't message me back then, someone else is getting your money. Yep. So monthly updates. I think that'd be good. So yeah, I did the Christmas giveaway thing, which I thought was fun. I liked it. I like giving back. I'm very appreciative of everyone with the support and engagement and everything. So I always like to show my appreciation. So in terms of giving back and everything, I want to do like bigger and better giveaways and stuff too. Cat's getting into shit. But chill. Hey, get out of that. God damn it. Hey. It's the power of the snap, man. They know when they're like, oh shit, we shouldn't be doing this. But yeah, I want to do more fun giveaway stuff. So, and this is like an ideal long term, because like a part of my monthly video updates and everything, I'd like to do just like a fun monthly giveaway. So don't expect this like in the next couple months. It's like if we're continually grow and do well and everything, then I want to do monthly giveaways. So like similar to the Christmas thing, just monthly. So you'll get shout outs on YouTube, Patreon, and win a monthly giveaway of something. So I don't know, but that's just something I want to do. And then just generalized bigger and better giveaways. So like Christmas season and shit, like do something bigger. Maybe like ship you a box giveaway or something. I don't know yet, but I do want to do more fun stuff to give back and share appreciation. But feel free to comment thoughts on ideas and everything to do, because that would be appreciated. So, and besides that, in terms of content, because I do read a couple mangas. I don't know if it's manga or mangas, but I still need to catch up on Soul Eater, so I'm reading Soul Eater, and I've been working on catching up on Berserk, because you know the anime series flopped after they did the movies, and like I don't know where they are with that, because I know what is it, Mangaku, the author of manga, I forget how to say it, but they passed away, and I think they're continuing the story or trying to wrap it up. So I'm not gonna wait on an anime series to come out for that. I'm just gonna continue reading the manga. I'm like in the 200s or something of the chapters, so I'd like to catch up on that. So I want to know your guys' feedback on terms of manga reactions. Like, is that something that would interest you? Like, I would do a screen recording of reading the mangas. Now, don't get me wrong. I plan on buying all the physical mangas for the ones I read to, you know, show my appreciation and actually give money to reading them. I don't want to just... There are some mangas I read for free online without buying the physical copy, but certain ones, like, I want to, like, support it financially. So, like, I'll actually buy the physical ones and have them as, like, props in the background and everything. So that is something I plan on doing, is just get more manga in general, like physical books. I prefer physical books over digital anyways, because I like the feel and the fresh book smell. It's just like a new car scent type thing. So if that's something you guys are interested in, because I got to catch up on Soul Eater, and I make YouTube videos where like I compare the chapters of the anime to the manga until I get to the manga point where it passes the anime, and then talk about my thoughts and theories and reviews on those chapters. So I'll do the same with Berserk, but if you guys will like be interested in like a reading review thing where like I'm just reading the manga throughout each chapter and posting the video of it, like my open thoughts and everything, or because this is what I've been doing for YouTube, is like I just cut it up a lot to like where it's just mainly my highlights and thoughts on certain moments. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that. But definitely interested in doing more manga related stuff. And then one of my big goals for this year is hiring an editor. Like, besides my buddy who edits for like the live action channel, that's just a little bit here and there, but like an actual editor for my anime YouTube channel, because that will save me so much time to where I can actually catch up on shit a lot faster and just be more relevant and like timely on things. So hiring an editor to like be able to be close to full-time, if not full-time, would be a major game changer. Like literally, like there would be so much more content, it would be ridiculous. They would kind of hate me, but they would have job security for sure. So I would like to get in a position to where I can hire an editor, because currently I'm full-time, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, working. Like, and it's not remote. I gotta go to the office and work there and all that, come home, and just busy, busy, busy. So all that besides watching stuff, reacting, editing it, uploading it on Patreon, YouTube, and TikTok, it's busy. It's a busy life. So yeah, an editor would really save a shitload of time. So I just gotta work on building up to actually afford an editor. And then little things like adjust and update my background. I just want to get like a better atmosphere. I used to have posters up, but I took them down. I did mention I do Photoshop, so I have a lot of cool Photoshop works I'll post like right now. Just to give an example, I make a lot of fan-based content, so I did like, because I'm a nerd of other stuff, I did like Star Wars poster I made all from scratch. I made Moon Knight, Spider-Man, all kinds of different cool posters. So like the posters I like to have in the background is actually work I've made myself. And I have them all like poster frames and everything at work in my office, which they're taking all the walls up, making it look nice. So I gotta figure out replacements for the office walls before bringing them home. But I'm gonna get those posted up, and then I'm gonna get like more anime, manga related shit, and just nerd stuff, because I got like some nerd stuff there, like Thanos, Stuff Raider, and Mandalorian, and a cool ass lava lamp. But yeah, it provides good lighting, and it also helps with copyright for YouTube with the opacity videos. It's very strategic, I think. Anyways, yeah, so if you get, which I thought of this idea too, is like I see a lot of people do like PO box stuff. I don't like to be the begging or asking type, but I'm open for ideas, because I see a lot of people like, hey, here's my PO box, feel free to ship me anything. But if that is a cool concept you guys might be interested in, is like setting up like a mailing system to like, I could do reaction like openings. So like if you guys send me something or whatever, I can make a video compilation or whatever of whatever people send. I open, unbox it, and I'm like, oh shit, thanks for this cool ass dildo. I don't know. That would have to be Patreon only. I don't know. YouTube would flag that. But that was just a joke, by the way. That was just a joke. So, and then a cool concept I thought of that is, if we did do something in line with that, is then I could put them on display in the background. So then they would become like background pieces. That would be like mostly forever in the channel, which I think would be a cool concept, because a part of you would be here with me. I gotta check for cameras. Who knows? You guys might put little cameras in the eyeballs and just be stalking me 24/7. So I gotta be on that. So let me know your thoughts on that as well. And then just the small one is just continuing to update my PC. You know, my PC's doing good. It's a good PC, I think, but I want to upgrade like the RAM and all that shit, just so I can generate and run the exports and editing processes a lot better, so I can be more efficient in terms of saving time to upload videos and all that stuff. So anywhere I could be more efficient, save time to be more like quality and timely, the better. So that is my content hobby resolutions for 2024. What a long ass video. We are 20 something minutes deep into here, and we're just still yapping. So if you guys are still watching, I appreciate you. Let me know if you're still watching by the 20-minute mark, because if so, you're the best. Okay, this one is short and sweet because it's my personal goals, and my personal goals are really mostly my content resolution goals. So it's about the same thing, but a little different. Well, most of them are my personal goals that I've already said, but this is just like more personal goals that aren't relevant to the content goal shit. So pay off car. I don't have a lot to pay off. Well, it's a decent chunk, but I think I'm gonna pay it off by the end of the year, and then pay off my college debt. My college debt is less than my car payment, so that's good. I went to community college my first 2 years. So here's a little backstory. Here's a little bit of my personal life. I grew up in a small country town in Ohio. Everyone loves Ohio, as you guys probably hear a lot online and memes. Everyone loves Ohio. So yeah, I did that. I'm a first generation college student, so really no guidance or anything in that. So after high school, I took like a year break or so because I didn't know what I really wanted to do. And then I did like a lot of traveling because I worked at like a logistics warehouse. So I got to travel. So I was a part of like a startup team. So like you have to know like how the warehouse, all the different jobs and departments operate and function. So I was like 20. I was like 19 and 20 when I was doing this, but you get to travel like throughout all the different states, because like it's the company's NFI. It's a logistics company, but they own tons of logistics warehouses all throughout the U.S. So our job was to basically go to different states. When they started up and opened new warehouse facilities, we would go there, train all the employees how to do all the processes and how to run it. So it was very cool. We got per diem, stay in hotels, but then just the traveling experiences, because I've been to Texas, Colorado, which is my favorite place so far, and then more states closer to, and Kansas City. Kansas City was nice, but Texas was the best for the food. Colorado was the best for the scenery. And then Kansas City was okay for me. And then Indiana, so I went to Chicago for the time to visit a friend who lived there, so that was fun. And then Pennsylvania. But yeah, it was Fort Worth, Texas. We went there like 3 times. So some states we went to many times, but it was a fun experience. So after that, I built up a lot of money because I worked a shitload of overtime and all that and just saved my money up. So then I went to community college for 2 years for marketing, and I paid all that off with cash that I've been saving up from the jobs. And then from that, I had high enough grades because I got like grants and scholarships to, I went to Muskingum University. We might be getting very personal, but I went to, a 4-year college, but for just my last 2 years. So I went there mostly paid off because of grants and scholarships for my community college. And then I took up, since it was mostly paid for, I took up another degree. So I got my bachelor's in marketing, but then I also took up digital media design, which is like art, Photoshop, all that type of stuff. And I got my bachelor's in that. So then after that, I moved to Columbus, Ohio, got a good job for marketing for a financial firm. And I've been there for 4 years. 4 years, yeah, my 4-year thing just passed. So that's a little life story of me. But I've been big into anime since like 2017 or something. I don't know. So I've really just dived into the anime content and stuff and all that. So yeah, that's a little backstory. What was my goal? Oh yeah, pay off college debt. So I don't have a whole lot left, so I plan to hopefully pay that off by the end of this year. But yeah, let's do. Oh yeah, and that's another thing with my job. Ideally, I don't think it might be feasible. It just depends on if I get lucky or not, really. Long term is to, ideally leave my job, because who wants to work for someone else? Everyone wants to be independent and do their own thing. So that's kind of my long term goal, is to be able to be in that position to do that. So we'll see. But I projected by end of this year, we'll see. I doubt it, but that is just a ambitious goal to have, is just to become like my own income security, I guess. But benefits and everything's really great, so it's probably gonna take a minute before I leave there, but the sooner the better, just to have my own thing. And then the typical thing again as well is to be able to give back to my family more. Since I'm a first generation college student and like from a small town, they don't really have the luxury of a lot of things. So like I'm like the first out of the whole family to really get out of that group and really grow and become something different. So I want to continue to grow because they raised me for the most part to be who I am. So I want to, give back. And I think that's everyone's goals in general, is just to always help and support their family and give back. So that's one of my big personal things. So hopefully I get in a position this year to where I'm really able to like give like back in terms of like a good dent to them, like do something really great for them. So that's kind of like one of my big personal goals. And then just the general, also, most of these I say are general, but I'm in relatively good shape, but I want to get back into better shape, because I sit a lot doing the recording and all that, and sometimes it just creates like too much staticness. I need to get back into better shape, as well as just eating better. So I used to track my macros, my protein, my fat, carbs, all that stuff, protein shakes, everything. I even got some pre-workout. So like very, very like healthy conscious type person. I've just really fallen off the wagon the past 8 months probably. So I really need to get back onto it. So I'm gonna go to the gym actually. after all this, and then go grocery shopping to get a whole new good healthy list of foods instead of eating out a good bit. So that's it. And then just another general one, just go on a nice vacation. You know, we all need a break, we all need to have a nice vacation. So I need to plan something. A couple of our friends have weddings. So one friend group is getting married in Colorado this year, and then another friend is just getting married here in Ohio. So gotta take time off for those, especially since we're part of them, and then also plan around that to have a vacation. So it's gonna be a busy year, but I'm very ambitious, so hopefully everything I laid out can be executed. But most of all, I want you guys to comment your goals, your resolutions. I want to know more about you guys, what you plan on doing, and like working on and grinding towards this year. It's just fun. It would be exciting just to kind of hear it and learn more about it. But yeah, that's about it. So let me know in the comments below, like thoughts and feedback on certain things I mentioned in terms of the content and all that shit. I'd love to hear your thoughts on like what I should do, what I shouldn't do. Just provide feedback. So I appreciate you guys, and that's why, god damn, it's 30 minutes. That's why I made a 30-minute video. I always appreciate your guys' time, your input and feedback. So I always want to be as transparent and clear as possible. But again, I hope you guys are having a great start to 2024. And if you're not, I hope it gets better. I think it will. Time passes, and usually things get better, even if you feel it won't. So hopefully you're on a good start, and I'll see you guys in my next videos. But have a good day. Bye.